Hi everyone, it's Erin the Hiking Stitcher. Merry Christmas! Or Happy Holidays, depending on whatever holiday you are celebrating. Today is December 25th, 2024, Christmas Day, and that is Bo. He will often make an appearance in my videos. And today I'm sitting on the floor because I wanted y'all to see, my stocking and the Christmas tree, and it's all Christmassy. So today is a little floss tube extra. This is not a normal floss tube update. Excuse me. But now that I've opened every gift in my collection, I wanted to share with you about 25 special gifts I got. So this year, for the third year in a row, I subscribed to the Black Needle Society's Nice List Advent Box. And when you get it, everything is all wrapped and you can open up day by day. So if you open it the naughty way, they have a spoiler card in there to give you all the information. And if you decide to open it the nice way like I did, you get a little QR code that tells you about each day. So at first I thought I was going to film once a week or once a day, but that kind of got crazy. So as is tradition, my friend Emily and I, also known as X's with M on Instagram, we get together on FaceTime every day and open up our Advent box together. So we did that, and we always shared some laughs and some stitching, and we had a wonderful box this year. So I don't want to waste any more of your time. Let me show you all the cool things. I'm going to go in order from day 1 to day 25. So on day 1, on the first day of Christmas, the Nice List gave to me. I'm not singing that all the time. We got this beautiful holiday specials book. So this is full of patterns from Katie Landis of the Black Needle Society. I don't want to show them all because I don't want to give away her work. But in there are 12 patterns based on different holiday specials. So you've got Arthur's Christmas, White Christmas, the Snowman, which I'd never heard of until this year, actually. It's Christmas Charlie Brown, the Santa Claus, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Prep and Landing, which I still haven't heard of, so if somebody could enlighten me on that, I would love to know. Then you have the Polar Express, Miracle on 34th Street, It's a Wonderful Life, Home Alone, and How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And I love all of these. So it came with the patterns. It uses the same thread palette for all of them. So once I get all of those fancy flosses. So happy stitching. So this was a great way to start off the year. Or this should start off the Advent box, I should say. So then day 2 came along. And let me see here, because I think it got lost in my box here. Oh, it didn't get lost. Hold please. All right, I'm back. I had to go digging because day 2's item is so small that it tends to get lost in the box. So day 2 was this beautiful, beautiful little Christmas ornament designed by Katie Landis of the Black Needle Society. It is an ornament representing obviously black needles, and this is the second in a series. Last year we all got a pair of scissors. This year we got this as a Christmas ornament, so I'm assuming next year we'll get another cross-stitch themed ornament. And so this was, so I'm just checking the spoiler card to make sure I didn't miss anything. So this was nice, and so this will go right on my tree behind me. So set that right there so I don't forget that. And then day 3 came about, and which stitcher doesn't need needles? Always can use some needles. And in fact, these are pony needles, which are one of my new favorite brands. And I don't know if you can see it really well, but they have a colored tip. So the eye of the needle for this is blue because it is a size 26 needle. And they have, so I guess you can order different ones here. So if you have so that way you can quickly tell which color or which size needle you have. So these are going to come in very, very handy because I always can use some needles. So this is going right in my needle stash, and this is nice to know. And I might actually order some 28s in these as well. So that was day 3. And then day 4, 5, and 6. That was my husband. So this is where I get a little naughty. Every year the Black Needle Society includes 3 fully kitted projects in their Nicelets box. And so what you do is the first day you'll open the fabric, the next day you open the floss, and then the 3rd day you open the pattern. So when I get fabric, I've learned just go ahead and open the next 3 days. So Emily and I, we were naughty. So I'm going to show you days 4, 5, and 6 all together. All right. So the first thing that came out was this. So day 4, you had this fabric. This is cornflower, it says. And then day 5, we got the fully kitted, or I should say the full set of DMC, which I've already gone ahead and thrown on some floss drops. And then here is the pattern. So this is from Diane Randall of Silver Creek Samplers. She's one of my favorite designers, and this is absolutely perfect. I have owned a beagle. I've had neighbors that have owned beagles, and this is a perfect example of what happens around Christmas time when you have dogs. So this immediately got a new start. So since I have you here, let me show you how far I got. So it's not much of a new start, but there you go. So you've got he's, and I've got some of Santa's leg and the white clouds there. I'm going for the fill in on this, so that way when I pull this out again, this is an easy like car project, fill in project. So this project will get some love again in the new year because it is on my whip go list. And that means it's going to get called at least once. And I will probably stitch on it again for Christmas. So this is going to get a project bag when I go upstairs, and it will go into my whip collection. So that was Naughty List by Silver Creek Samplers. So that was days 4, 5, and 6. Yep. So then day 7, the box is really good. And so we ended up with this spiced cranberry soap from Bath & Body Co. This is Rinse Bath Body Ink. And so I can't wait to use this. It's a good, I really, really wish y'all could smell this. But this is going to go into my bathroom, and this is going to be one of my winter soaps. So day 7, spiced cranberry body soap. And then day 8, I went, ooh, because I have the BNS planner. I've gotten the BNS planner for the last 2-3 years. And so what we got were stickers for day 8. So these were again designed by Katie Landis of the Black Needle Society. And so this page is stickers that you can stick on different days. So you have like days, that I'm a floss licker, days that you had to frog, days where, I don't know, you went to a retreat. So all of these, you could stick these on your planner calendar. This one has enough room for new starts. So this is 5, 10, 15, 30 new starts. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I'm planning on aiming for 25 new starts in 2025. So this will come in very handy so I can mark on my calendar which days I had new starts. And then we have just some cute stickers. We've got the needles, we've got the scissors from last year, and we've got the patterns from the day 1. And then here we got some more floss stickers, just one more stitch. Stitching is my therapy. Truth. So I can't wait to put these with my planner and start using these January 1st because new year, new start. So those are going in my planner. So that is day 8. And then day 9 came around and we got these gorgeous wooden thread cards. They came with the ring. They came with a full set of them. And these are from Nadia Grapes. So these are going to go with my thread card collection. I like the colors. And so when I kit up a new project with fancy floss. I will use, and I like the wooden ones because I can write on the backs of them with lightly in pencil, like what they're for or what color or whatever they are, and then I can erase it. I hesitate sometimes to use project cards, just like floss cards like this, because I want to be able to reuse them, and so the wooden floss cards work perfectly for that. So that was day 9. And then day 10 immediately made me think of Amanda and Cece, 2 of my very good friends who are huge Taylor Swift fans. So if you are a Swiftie, you will appreciate day 10's gift, that this is the Stitching Era Traveling Wine Glass. So I am in my Swift Stitch and Sip era. So this is a metal traveling wine glass, or whatever you want in there. And it's got a lid on it, so hopefully it doesn't spill on you when you stitch. But also, it's good for going around. Like here, they said you're going to see holiday lights. So I am not a Swiftie, but I am always a sucker for a good reusable travel glass. So this is going to come in handy anytime I need to go outside, picnic, wine glass, around the campfire. And I have some friends who are Swifties, so I will make sure that they get to use it. That was day 10. And then day 11 came around, and we got these little snips. These are the coolest little things I think I've ever seen. I've never seen anything like that before. So these are like quick scissors. So these will work great, for stitching. And they came with a scissor fob. They wanted to originally put this with the scissor snips, but then they realized, yeah, this wasn't gonna fit this. So this is a plum pudding scissor fob. So I thought that was really, really cute. So that is from Wiz Studios. So thank you, Wiz Studios, for another adorable scissor fob that I can use for Christmas, and some snips that can easily go into my stitching corner. And then day 12, 13, and 14 came along, and day 12 was more fabric. So you know what day 13 and 14 are. So pulling all of that together, let's go through. So day 12 came along, and we opened up this Witchelt Water Lily Linen. Kind of a nice little greenish color. I'm like, that's cute. I like that. And then Classic Colorworks gave us the thread palette. So let me kind of pull out the thread colors here. And so then on day 13, we got, there you go, all set. We got this beautiful thread palette. So we have Pea Pod. We have Holly Berry. We have Balsam Fir. We have Caribbean Waters. And we have River Rocks. So, and you get that up against the fabric. No, I have not started this project yet, as you can tell. This is probably going to be next Christmas start. I'm like, that's a cute, I like the palette. And then I saw the pattern, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. So Ink Circles designed this pattern called Ollie Builds a Wreath. And it is an octopus making a wreath. I mean, you can't get more adorable than that. So you have him in there with all 8 of his legs building this really, really adorable Christmas wreath. So that is probably going to be one of my starts for next Christmas. But it made me laugh. You don't always think of, octopi and Christmas. But this one works. So sticking that back in here, because again, need to get some project bags, but I also need to go through my projects and see what I finished and what project bags I have. So that'll be a project for later on. All right. So then on day 15, I got gingerbread pancake mix from New Hope Mills. And I really like these guys because these are a local company to where I grew up in Auburn, New York. Well, I didn't grow up in Auburn, New York, but that's where New Hope Mills is from. And so we got this nice gingerbread pancake mix. So this is going to get put to use as soon as the new year hits when we get back from vacation. And we will have lots and lots of pancakes. So I can't wait to have that. You can also use this to make ginger snap cookies. So yay, because you always have to have something you bake with at Christmas. So that was day 15. And then day 16 was this cute little needle minder duo. So again, oh my gosh, and see they're stuck together now. So now I'm really trying to, pull them apart, and it just, oh man, I even pulled the back off. It was so strong, I pulled the back off of this one. So I'll have to fix that, not a problem. So we got this cute little, so you got these two needle minders. Very strong magnets, very strong magnets. So there they are. So I like the ones with the puppies sleeping. This is probably going to be going on my Christmas puppies one. The puppies sleeping? Yes, they are. So yes, this is probably going to go on Christmas puppies once I glue the magnet back on it. And then this one will just go with any one of my wintry projects. So stitchers always need needle minders. Always. So thank you to Nadia Grapes. And then I could feel this. Like, I kind of knew what it might be when I got the package. But then on day 17, we got this nerd hoop. And this is different than the nerd hoops I have. And so this one kind of twists at the top in a different way. And so you can use this as something, as a finishing hoop, see? Or you can just use this as another hoop to hold your stuff. So thank you to Nerd for this amazing hoop. Definitely will be put to use. And then day 18, this was, oh gosh, I love this. We got this foldable storage bin with polar bears on it. It is, what I'm gonna use this for is I have 4 different colors in the cones of doom, the big cones, and so they're always falling off of my stitching table. So this I can hold, I think I could fit 5 in here, but I only have 4 right now. So those will all go in here and sit next to my table, so that way it's just easy for me to pull when I need it and not knock everything over. So this was curated by the Black Needle Society. So again, I don't know specifically where this came from other than the Black Needle Society, but I love polar bears. Thank you. Day 18. And then the fun continued on day 19 with socks from the Woven Pair. Again, going on with the polar bear theme again, and penguins. Penguins are my favorite winter animal. So I squealed. Ask Emily. I kind of squealed when I opened this. Aren't they adorable? And I've gotten socks from these guys before, and they are so comfortable, and they fit very, very well. So I am definitely going to be wearing these on my vacation to go see family next week. And this will go into my sock drawer and be used all winter long. So thank you to Woven Pair. And then day 20 was more linen. So you know what that means. Day 20, 21, and 22 was the third kitted pattern. So we'll start with day 20. So we got 40 count lamb's wool linen from Zweigart, a nice neutral, and in 40 count, which is a count that I have been anxious to try. So I'm looking forward to trying something on, trying this project. So that was day 20. And then day 21, well, for Emily and I, it was the same day, but then the next thing we opened were the threads. And so these are all from the Gentle Arts. So this is the thread palette. So now we have Raven. We got Cotton Candy. We got, Faded Rose. We got Pecan Pie. And we got Cherry Bark. So, of course, I was like, oh, these are all so pretty. I'm usually not a red and pinky kind of person, but I'm like, okay, that works with the linen. So then on day 23 or 22, we busted out the pattern. So we got this beautiful Winter Blessings pattern from the Artsy Housewife. This is a designer that I had not heard of until earlier this year when I went to StitchCon and discovered her beach rack. So I am really liking this pattern. I may switch up the color palette to switch out the pink and the red for like a blue, but it definitely has a wintry vibe, which I like because then I can keep this out through January and February rather than putting it away when Christmas is over. So that was the third kitted pattern. So it's going to look great. So sticking this all together. So I stick that. So now that's all ready to go for when I'm ready to start. So that goes there. So that was days 20, 21, and 22. So then day 23 came along, and we got this really neat bowl. And at first I was like, what? But, so this is from Valentinia Incorporated, and this is a display bowl. So if you stitch like little ornaments and finish them into pillows, you can stick them in here. You can stick Christmas ornaments. So this is probably going to go on my bookshelf, which is just out of view here, and fill this with ornaments, fill this with cross-stitch finishes whenever I actually fully finish some of my projects. But I thought that was really neat because so many people have the smalls that they can put in here, and you switch them out for the different seasons. So this is a gorgeous display bowl to put them in. So thank you to Valentinia Inc. And then yesterday's gift, day 24. When I opened this, I have to admit, I kind of went, huh, a little bit. But then I read the spoiler card, and I went, oh. So this is simply called Nugget. I was like, what is this, like a thumb or something that goes on your finger? Like, I was like, thinking finger puppet. But no, it's a little like display nugget. So that's going to probably go up on my bookshelf here. And it says, this adorable nugget was handmade just for you. There are no two alike, and we hope your new stitchy friend brings you joy. And that is from Wild Rainbow Co. And I love this so that it says, I am so happy I found you. And then there's a little note there inside as well that says, thank you for welcoming your nugget to your home. So I am going to probably set this either on my shelf or set this next to my stitching corner. So, but at first, until I read the spoiler card, I'm like, what the heck is this? But then I'm like, oh, that is so cute. And then this morning, Christmas morning, I had one more package to open. So let me show you what was in there. Let me make sure I have my spoiler card there. So we got not one, not two, but 3 project bags. And oh my gosh, I have to tell you, they're all adorable. So this is Heather Gretton Art designed these. And so you have a small one here, and it's got the little fox and the rabbit the rabbit is cross-stitching, and they got the little mouse there, and they're just hanging out doing, the little animal-y things, like a little stitching corner. So this is a small size that's perfect for probably like your travel stuff. So think like throwing some floss, throwing needles, scissors, things like that in your travel bag so they don't get all over the place. Or if you have a really, really tiny project, which I do actually, this will fit in there. And then you have this medium-sized bag, which I think this is my favorite design. So you have the cabin, and the cabin actually says BNS. You see it there? All right, there it is. There it is. Yep, there it is. And then you have the family walking and spending time out in the woods. Oh, sorry, I haven't taken it out of the plastic yet. So again, just such a beautiful wintry scene. Hi, Bo. And then finally, this big project bag, which I have already commandeered for a project, actually, because I had a big Christmas project that needed a bag. So this is the third bag. And so that was my Advent box, the nice list. So Bo and I just want to wish you all a happy holidays, and we hope that you are spending time with loved ones and you are getting a lot of stitching time in. This video is not going to be coming out until after the new year because I will be going on vacation to spend some time with family out of state. And then in the new year, you can look forward not only to this, obviously, because you're watching this, but also my kind of year-end wrap-up and my first ever whip parade. Thank you, Bo. So from Bo and I, Merry Christmas, and never forget, stitch your own stitch. Merry Christmas. Have a great day.